What is up, you guys? Kay's Fishing Adventures here, and we are finally out at the pond. Just got my lights set up right now, little Ozark trail rail. Got a little worm and a bobber action, and we are finally out here at the pond. So I was getting bites a second ago, but I think the hook I was using was a little too big, so I went ahead and switched it to a smaller hook. And I think I'm gonna put a new piece of worm on here because this guy got nibbled up quite a bit. So I am just so excited to be out here, guys, and to actually get a bite because it's been rough recently. It's been real rough recently. So I'm just happy to get out here and really get things going for the season, hoping that I can get whatever was biting a second ago to bite again for you guys. Go ahead and get a little piece of this worm here. Now, I personally like when I'm fishing for smaller fish like bluegill, whatnot, with a worm, I prefer to go with just a little piece right on the tip. I've found that that gives me the most success. At least that's what I found last season, but you never know because fish can be finicky. They like to change it up sometimes. So we are re-rigged, and let's see if we can't get out here and get a bite for you guys. I want to get a little farther out, but I don't want to get too far out because I was getting bites kind of close to the shore. So definitely gonna, perfect. That is right where I want to be. Kind of keep this propped up here. There we go. Something was biting a minute ago, but of course I put the camera on and it stops. But we're not giving up. We just got out here, just got set out. So we are going to fish away. Now, I will say, for a little $10 rod, this thing ain't that bad. This little Ozark trail. Oh, we got a bump. Getting a bite. Fish on. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, guys. Got us a little bluegill. Now, y'all may judge me for this, but I use gloves with the panfish. I just go ahead and wet them before I grabbed onto the fish. A little water here. just because they've got the spikes on their back. And I don't much like getting poked. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Perfect hook set. And there we have it. Nice little bluegill. Go ahead and get a nice release on this guy. Off you go, little buddy. All right, all right. Let's see if we can't get out there and get something a little bigger, but you know what? I will take it. I will take the bluegill bite right now. First fish of the channel is the blue giggy. Absolutely love it. Let's see if we can get right back out there and catch a big boy, maybe his big brother. Fish on again. Bringing him in. What do we got this time? No way! Y'all! My first ever crappie. He's just a little guy. Holy crap. Already. Great day. First ever crappie. I have never caught a crappie before. Holy crap. Go ahead and unhook this guy. See if I can't get a nice little lip grab on him. Look at that. Just a little guy. First ever crappie. Go ahead and get a good release on this guy too. Off you go, little guy. And there he goes. Wow, it is already a day, guys. I mean, I've been out here trying to film for you guys, haven't caught anything. But wow, first ever crappie for me. That's awesome. To get right back out there. First ever crappie. Right in this little tiny part of the pond. Get right back out there. See, this is what it's about, guys. You know, it doesn't matter if it's small fish, big fish, medium fish. What's important is that you're getting out there and you're fishing for them, because you know what? You can't catch them if you're not out here, and you never know what day is going to be a good day. Wasn't the best cast, but we'll work with it. We'll see if somebody takes it. Still working on that same little piece of worm too. That's what really helps when you're hooking it that way, when it's just that little piece and you kind of go ahead and hook it on there just through. Makes it so that they've got to take the hook to try to get the worm. So that is definitely my preferred way of rigging up a worm. Now obviously if I'm rigging up a bigger piece of worm, I'll do that a little differently, but still kind of the same gist. Kind of seems to be just out towards the side a little bit. And I am going to be moving spots with you guys. Definitely gonna try to keep it moving, but they're biting right here. And there's another one. Come on, buddy. Spit it. Get it a second. See if he bites again, and then check the worm. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Spit it again. Let's go ahead and cast it back out. It's not quite where I wanted it, but general vicinity. You know what? I'm really gonna get out there. I'm gonna get right out in that spot. That really seemed to be like mint. That was what I was looking for. And right away, right off the bat. Biting in that spot. Might have to check our worm in a second here though, because that poor guy's been through the ringer. Wow, that was just, you know, I've never caught a crappie, guys. Just out here with you, first couple of casts, and already 2 fish. I'm already beating my previous outing by a long shot. Every once in a while, you just want to check that worm, see if it's still on there good. And I will change it every few casts. It really depends on how good its life is and how long it stays looking good. Oh, fish on. Fish on. What do we have here? Guys. Another crappie. Holy crap. They're biting, man. They're biting. Never in my life have I caught a crappie. And then here today with you guys, 2 of them already. Look at that hook set. Go ahead and give you guys a little look-see at them here. There we go. Look at that. Crappie number 2. Let's go ahead and get a release on this guy. Thank you for the bite, buddy. Go ahead and get that mouth closed. There we go. And off he goes. Fish number 3. And the worm is still kicking. All right. This is exactly what I was hoping for, guys. I was hoping to just get out here, catch a few fish, whether they're big or not, don't matter. Look at that. Free hook with the Senko. That's how you know it's going to be a good day. That's crazy. I'm thrilled. Even if that's all I get all day, I'll be happy. You know what, guys? Against my, well, I won't say against my better judgment, but this side over here is looking pretty mint too. So I'm gonna give that a try. See if we can't get anything from the weeds over there. Oh, bite, big bite. Well, not big, but bite. Oh, what do we got? Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's a bigger bluegill. And as you guys can see, my little glove here is properly moistened. I like to wet it for him. Alright, frisky boy. Calm yourself. Let's get that out of your lip. Wow, look at that. Beautiful bluegill. Alright, let's get a release on. Ooh, and away he goes. Slipped right out of my hand there, but that's alright. Swam off again. Alright, that's what? Fish number 4, guys? Let's see if we can't get one more on this piece of worm. This piece of worm is still kicking. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get one more. I'm going to go ahead and cast over to that side again, too. That's the biggest bite we've had so far. It's not quite where I wanted it. I want it over in that wee bit over there. Perfect. That was exactly where I wanted it. And another one. All right. Oh, spit it. He spit it. That might have been the end of our. Oh, nope. All right. He's going at it. He's going after it. Take it, buddy. Yeah. They keep pulling me every time I. Oh, fish on. Oh no, he spit it. Shit. Over that way. Look at that. Another little guy. Another little blue giggy. Yeah, see, those spikes are what I wear the gloves for. Put those guys down for me, buddy. I love the color of the bluegill this time of year. Go ahead and get a release on this little guy. That is definitely not the fish that was biting initially. But yeah, it's time to switch up that worm. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and switch up this worm, and then we'll get right back to it. Alrighty guys, we are re-rigged with a new worm, and we are going to get right back out there. Go ahead and see if I can get you guys a better angle of where I'm actually casting. Oh no, that's worse. There we go. I did get have you guys actually watch live. That should be here within the next week or so. So next pond video will be a lot better. Something decent size. It's just moving. Oh yeah, that biggest fish so far. Oh no. Oh, we got a fish on. That's right. Definitely not biggest fish. That is a fish with a complex if I have ever seen one. Another beautiful colder weather bluegill. I'm trying to show you guys that color there. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Get a little release on this guy. Alright, now let's see if we can go catch his big brother, because I'm telling you, he's over there. I watched that guy jump and I was like, oh boy, whatever that was is way bigger than what we've been catching. You know, sometimes you get a bum cast, guys, and that's okay. Just reel it back in and get back. Big brother. We weren't playing around. We give it a couple more minutes over here, guys, and then we will go ahead and move spots. But you know what they say, they're biting. Fish on. Fish on. Oh! And a new species. Look at that, guys. Absolutely gorgeous pumpkin seed here. Ooh, she's a little feisty. She's a little feisty one. Let's see if we can get you a good look at her. I mean, look at those colors, guys, huh? Alright, little lady. Alright. Gonna go ahead and get you back. Just gorgeous fish. Alright, little lady. So, what is that? Pumpkin seed. 1 pumpkin seed, 2 crappie, and about 4 bluegill. I mean, geez, guys. I will take it. I will take it. Especially this time of year. I think we got one more bite out of this worm. We'll have to switch it. flopped at the top of the water over here. I think there's something there. Bugs hit me. Fish on. Fish on. That's a bluegill. Look at that, guys. I mean, come on. What a great day. What a great day. Alright, little buddy. Get you back in the water. Yeah, now that's a decent sized bluegill. You can really feel his weight. Awesome fish, guys. Look at that bluegill. And swam off strong. I love to see it. Poor worm here is pretty tore up, but you know what? I like to say, go until the fish gets it, if you can. If you can keep casting till the fish pulls it off, why not, right? Get the most bang for your buck. Something bit, but we lost it. Lose our worm. Nope. See if we can't maybe catch another crappie. About a minute here. We're going to go ahead and move spots, I think, but I wanted to see if we couldn't catch maybe one or two more over here. And that bite. Get it. Honestly, I do one more worm over here. And we'll go ahead and wrap her up and move on to the next spot. Last worm for this spot, and we're going to move it on down to the next spot. Fish over here, guys. One more fish. And we'll move it on to the next spot. I think we can do it. technical difficulties. One moment. Alright, we're back out there. Last cast for this spot. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright guys, all in all, I would say I was pretty good for this spot, but I am going to go ahead and put you guys on pause, head over to the next spot, and gonna maybe see if we can do some more fishing. We'll try again with the worms over there too, but I think I'm gonna use my bait caster and go ahead and try to go for that big old pickerel that we missed a couple of weeks ago. So I will be right back with you guys. All right guys, we are packed up and moving on to the other spot. That's where we just were. This pond here is on a bike path, so super pretty area. Lots of spots to fish. This bike path goes down quite a ways. It wasn't too busy when I first came out here, but now it's pretty booming. The weather's nice today. But the spot we are going to is just behind that bridge over there, and that is where I lost what would have been my PB just in general, but specifically for pickerel. And I have ever since been trying to go back there and catch this fish. So I'm gonna go down there with you guys today and see what we can work up, see if we can't catch us a pickerel or maybe something different. Who knows? Maybe we might get blessed with a bass or two. But right now, we're gonna try for a pickerel. So I'm gonna go ahead, get down here, get all situated, and then I will be right back with you guys. We will go ahead and get back to fishing. All right, guys, we are at spot number 2 of 3. Gonna go ahead and take this hoodie off here, I think, because it's getting a little bit toasty out here. It was a bit cooler earlier, but getting kind of later in the day. So what we're gonna do here is 2 things. First, I am going to set up my little Ozark trail rod, and we are going to set that up as a bait and weight with the worm. And then, while we keep an eye on that and see how that goes, we're going to go ahead and cast this guy out on my Lose American Hero bait caster combo. See what we can't work up. So let's get to it. Alright, I got a nice big juicy piece of worm that we are going to go ahead and set up over here. cat sat out there waiting. We are gonna go ahead and throw this bad boy here. You guys. Oh, shoot. You already got a bite. Wait. Whoa. Got a pretty aggressive bite on this worm. See if I even still have one. We do still have one. Sad back out there. See what was biting, hopefully. There's something moving right over there. Fish on. I don't think that's what was biting before, but we got another blue gigi. Whatever bit when I first had it out there was bigger than this. It was a bigger bite, but we will not complain about a blue gigi. Here, little buddy. Oh, jeez. Got it all in your lip. There we go. Alright, first fish of the new spot. So much for bait and weight. That got taken pretty quickly, but I want to see what the bigger fish biting over there is. So we're going to cast that out right there. We're going to wait to see. There we go. That's a better angle. Already getting bit again. Oh shoot. Lost myself. A bunch of weeds. Gosh, don't do what I just did, kids. don't do what I just did there either. Had to get that in. Trying to cross ourselves this time. Oh, fish on. Fish on. What do we got? Alright guys, I had to just go ahead and get a release on that guy because he plopped himself off my hook and couldn't get back out into the water. But we did get a release on him. He swam off nice and strong. So that's what's important. Don't always need, get a photo. Now guys, just a little PSA. I just hooked myself with a dirty worm hook. Don't be like these people. As you can see, plenty of people have gotten their line caught here and have just left it. So I will end up picking this up before I leave. I usually do when I come here. You would be shocked at how quick that rebuilds up. But yeah, if you get caught, you know, just go ahead and take the time to pick up your line. Because otherwise, people get their hooks stuck in it and then end up hooking their finger, like I just did. But also, you know, you want to keep the environment that you're fishing in clean. You know, it's good for the fish, good for you. The environment for the fish is too dirty, then fish can't thrive, which means you're not going to be catching them. So it's always something to keep in mind if you're out fishing. Just, yeah, make sure you pick up your line. That is my